Hello Libra, this is Carrie from Celestial Forecasts. How are you guys? And welcome to your Love and Life reading, focused on the second half of March from the 16th all the way through the 31st. General reading as always, guys. It's not going to resonate with every single person. So please do take from this reading what makes sense for you and let the rest go. If you are interested in your own personal private reading, all of that info is down below in the description box, and I will also of course include a list of all of the decks that I will be using for any given reading. And speaking of card decks, this is my new deck that was gifted to me by Fire Witch Tarot. Thank you so very much. I absolutely love it. So we'll go ahead and use that here today for one of your focus messages, and then we'll go ahead and grab some insight from the Top Secret deck by Angelic Revelation 144. All right, Libra, so let's get started and let's take a look and see what it is that you need to focus on at this time. Angels, dear Lord, and Spirit Guides for Libra, for cross watchers, anyone else who's been guided to tune into this reading, please bring it forward. What is it that you need to focus on at this time? All right, first time using this deck. I'm guided to this one here. Perfectionist, okay? This could either be you, Libra, or of course it could be a person that you're focused on for this reading at this time. If they are a perfectionist, if everything has to be absolutely perfect in a relationship, in their life, how they do things, how they conduct themselves. And of course, this could be for some of you guys who feel that you are a perfectionist, and there's nothing wrong with that, but it's perhaps something for you to focus on at this time for some reason, okay? So that's coming through for some of you guys. So let's grab some insight from the Top Secret deck. Additional focus message for you, Libra. Let's take a look. I'm guided to this one here. I want us to go on holiday together, okay? So this might have been something that you guys have even discussed with one another. Plans for the holidays, to go somewhere on a vacation perhaps. Let's grab one more here. My silence is a cry for your attention. I need reassurance that you want me. Okay. So either, again, this is you coming through with that sentiment, Libra, or it's the person that you are focusing on. So somebody's giving the other person a silent treatment at this time. All right, guys, let's take a look and see how the rest of this reading unfolds. I'm guided to pull from this deck here, which is my Pining Rose Love Oracle by Calico Moon. Let's start with that. And let's take a look and see how these focus messages play a part in this reading. Angels and Spirit Guides, please, for Libra. I just noticed that this was face up. It's trying to grab my attention here. Vows. Some of you guys could have been married to this person, or you guys are married and you might be having issues at this time. Especially if one person isn't talking to the other and they want reassurance that the relationship is okay. So I'm going to set that one aside because I wasn't done shuffling, but it was face up for a reason in this deck. And I'm going to take that as some sort of sign for some of you guys needing that somehow. So angels and spirit guides, please bring it forward. What is it that we need to know at this time? Dancing through my dreams. Okay. For those of you who are not together at this time and there is distance between the two of you, I feel your person, Libra, could certainly be dreaming about you at this time. You could be dreaming about them too. Look at the next card. True love. This is how they see you, or this is how you see each other. And again, this did come forward face up in that deck. And there are roses in both of these cards. So somebody could have received roses, or perhaps your person loved to give you flowers, specifically red roses for some of you. And also, again, what I'm feeling for a group of you is that you are married to this person that you might be having challenges with, or you guys are in separation and your relationship is going through some issues right now. We have the Hurt card coming through next, and if you look at this, more red roses. You know, it's almost like they know they hurt you and they might be showering you with flowers at this time, or they're thinking about doing that because they know that they hurt you. But we have a no answer here. This could be you saying this, Libra. You know, again, you might have received flowers or some sort of message from your person. They want to reach out, especially knowing that they hurt you. They might be trying to apologize, but with this no answer, you might not be interested in talking right now. Not right now, anyway. And then we've got alone. So we've got a lot of roses here, okay? We've got roses here. Every single one of these cards, with the exception of that first one, has roses. And it's like, no, I just want to be alone right now. I'm not ready to talk to you right now. Look at this. We have a cold shoulder. Female figure in that photo, so it could be the divine feminine who's giving the masculine a cold shoulder at this time, just wanting to be left alone. It's like, you hurt me. It's like, no, stay away. And your partner might be trying to reach out and trying to convince you. It's like, look, I'm sorry I hurt you. We're actually good together. You are my true love. But I just feel like somebody's giving the other person, I don't know where to put this card. I'm going to set it aside right here. No, I don't like it there. Yeah, I just feel like somebody's giving the other person the silent treatment here. And this is why, more than likely, somebody was unfaithful. Somebody broke the trust in this partnership. Somebody entered into a third-party situation here. There was infidelity in the partnership. That much we do know. That's what's coming through at this time. Let's add to this, Libra, with some Mystic Moon oracles. Angels and spirit guides, please. But they do see you as their true love. And just the order that these cards have come through, it's like hurt, no, alone, cold shoulder, unfaithful. It's definitely telling a story here. And again, maybe you guys might have planned a holiday together, or this past December, you guys could have gone on holiday together, and then things may have unraveled since then. And if there is no communication between the two of you, you know, somebody's coming through with that sentiment. My silence is a cry for your attention. I need reassurance that you want me. So that could certainly be you, Libra, with that cold shoulder, especially if you happen to be feminine, giving your partner the silent treatment, because you would, in this type of scenario, need reassurance that they want you and not somebody else. So that makes total sense here. Angels and spirit guides, what else do we need to know for Libra? Mirroring. You guys might actually be twin flames that mirror soul energy from that card. They are your true love, Libra. But clearly, look at this. See? Third party reference. Unfaithful. That is definitely a part of the problem here. We have free will. You both do. But somebody created this deception as a result of third parties and being unfaithful. And it's falling right below no. It's like, no, I don't want anything to have to do with anything deceptive. If that's what you're coming at me with, you can go. I'd rather be alone. But you guys are still connecting in the fifth dimension. Okay, so in the 3D, you're not together. So yeah, you guys are both alone at this time. Or you are, Libra, and they're in a third party situation. And that, of course, could be reversed for any of you. Take it for how it makes sense. But there's enough references here to let us know that somebody was unfaithful as a result of third-party interference. And that's why we have a barrier that's coming through as well. However, guys, we have a fresh start. And now we have the answer is yes. Okay? So I feel that part of the journey that you and your person are on, Libra, is that it's just too raw right now. Somebody's still hurt, and this could be you that is heartbroken over a partner that was unfaithful to you. But if you can overcome the obstacles and get past this barrier that's between the two of you, what's on the other side of that barrier is a fresh start and a yes answer. So maybe down the line, you might be more open to at least talking to your person and not giving them the silent treatment, not giving them the cold shoulder. You know, at least enough to open up your door and allow them in to even just sit down with you and talk. Talk about possibly starting over. But, you know, they need to be coming at you with honesty and getting rid of this deceptive energy. And certainly no third parties. That's got to go, you know? All right, so let's add some tarot to this, Libra, and let's take a look and see what else needs to come through here. This is the Twin Flame Journey Tarot by Mystic Moon. So angels and spirit guides, please. And going back to that perfectionist message, you know, sometimes when we're dealing with somebody that is too much of a perfectionist and they're really hard to live with, and you're treading on eggshells, you know, you don't want to make a mess, you don't want to put anything out of place, or however way that's making sense for your connection. And maybe somebody just felt like they couldn't breathe, or that they were just suffocating in that type of environment, which could be part of the reason why they sought out a third party. You know, that's a part of that interpretation that I'm picking up off of for some of you, if that's something that you can relate to. All right, so let's see what else. For Libra, please, angels and spirit guides. Second half of March in love and life. We have the Seven of Pentacles, which is Earth, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. But this was flying up in the reverse, so that's how I'm going to have to interpret that. Okay, so the Seven of Pentacles in the reverse is all about distractions. It's like you're working for something that you end up not being fulfilled by, or you're just working for something that you just don't get the results that you're looking for. And I kind of feel that your person, if they entered into a third-party situation, they were unfaithful to you, Libra, thinking that the grass was greener on the other side, thinking that they moved on to someone better. And perhaps that ended up not being the case. But it still created a lot of pain, and it still broke your heart, and it still hurt you. And it, you know, I wouldn't blame you if you did put up that barrier to keep them out of your life for now. Because if you're open to at least reconnecting with them in order to just, again, talk. Something as simple as talking, to give them the opportunity to explain themselves, to apologize to you, to fix what is broken. If you're open to that, there's a chance you guys might be able to start over, because this is what's on the other side of that barrier. Okay? And I absolutely love the next two cards. We have the Ace of Pentacles, and then we've got the Ace of Swords. So more earth energy, and then we've got air energy right after that with the Ace of Swords, which is of course your own vibration, Libra, as well as Aquarius and Gemini. So the Ace of Pentacles is a beautiful card because it's all about manifestation. Money matters, certainly, looking really good. So if you've been struggling financially, finances, you're coming into some prosperity here, Libra. And aces are all about new beginnings, the potential for so many things to work itself out, the potential for new opportunities, new possibilities. The Ace of Swords, in this particular deck, it says breakthrough and awareness. That's exactly what's needed between the two of you. You need that breakthrough. You need to be able to break through this barrier to get to the other side. Whoever it was that entered into that third party, whether it's your person or for some of you guys, it could be you, Libra, that entered into that third party. This is power. This is victory. This is clarity. Being able to see a situation a whole lot clearer so that you can come up with a different plan to break beyond that barrier to get to the other side. If what ultimately you're wanting here is to come back together with your person. We have the Devil right after that, which is Capricorn energy. We have the Five of Cups. We have the Justice card. And then we've got the Two of Swords, okay? So there's a stalemate here between you and your person. The Devil card is all about obsession. It's tied into stagnation, restrictions. And with this coming up here, you definitely restricted their ability to even contact you, possibly, Libra. They might also be feeling trapped. That's a part of that energy. They might be dealing with addictions, obsessions, very self-limiting behavior, codependency. And if they're actually willing to move forward with you, then part of this Devil energy is telling your person that they need to learn from their own actions, from where they've been. They have to learn from the experiences of the past that drove a wedge between the two of you to begin with. They have to wake up a little bit and learn some of these lessons that come along with that Devil energy. Because the Devil card is somebody who still has feelings and love for somebody that they lost. The love is still there. And they want to start over. They want a reunion, a reconciliation. They want a fresh start. That's what they're wanting. But in order to get beyond all of the hurt and the pain and the betrayals and deception, with the Five of Cups, as you can see, it says old wounds. That needs to heal because it's painful. Cups is water. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces for some of you guys. Here's the loss right here from that Five of Cups. Loss, regret, grieving a relationship that came to an end. So I feel here you guys need a little bit more time, especially you, Libra. I just feel like you need a little bit more time to get over what's happened, to process everything that drove a wedge between the two of you. So it might take you a little bit of time to even want to talk to this person. But I feel eventually you'll be more open to that, because we have a yes answer here. Right now, I feel if they were to approach you and the timing's just off, your answer is going to be no. They will be met with that cold shoulder or a door that's slammed in their face because you might not want anything to have to do with them right now. Okay? We've got the Justice card right after that. And as you can see, it's a soul contract, because you guys have that soul connection with that mirroring energy as twin flames, for those of you who resonate with a twin flame bond. The Justice card is the need to be honest. And when someone's unfaithful, when they're entering into third-party situations, and if they're being deceptive with you, they're not being honest. They're being very dishonest, okay? Manipulative, very deceptive, trying to be slick, and doing some shady shit behind your back, more than likely. But with the Justice card, there is a need for honesty. There is a need for the truth. That's what you're requiring of this person. They need to be able to see things from your perspective, and you need to be able to see things from theirs. To be able to see the situation from both sides of this barrier. But your person definitely needs to understand where you're coming from and why they are seeing this barrier here, why they are receiving that no answer and the cold shoulder. There's all a reason for that. So there's definitely a need to make a decision of some sort here, Libra. And the Justice card ultimately represents your own energy. It is Libra energy. So the decision ultimately falls on you. How it is that you decide to move forward. Do you want to move forward on your own and break free from this connection? Or part of moving forward is to reconnect with this individual, having fixed the issues here, having worked through all of the drama. So you guys can actually rectify the problems here, because that's a part of the Justice energy, is to be able to resolve the problems that have plagued a connection, that are overwhelming you at this time. You know, and as long as each of you takes responsibility for your own role in how the relationship played itself out, then you're good. You know, you're in the process of creating ascension for yourself, and that's something that your person has to do as well. But since we do have that Swords energy right there, which is air, that is your own vibe. You could also be focused on a fellow air sign. This is stalemate and indecision. So even though the Justice card is right here, you might actually be having a little bit of a difficult time coming to that decision. Knowing that you've got choices to make here, but perhaps you're just struggling to make them at this time. So, you know, be kind to yourself and make that decision when you are ready. You don't want to force yourself to start talking to somebody that you're angry with or that you're upset with before you're ready. Because otherwise you guys are not going to have a productive conversation. It's just going to be arguments and you guys butting heads, you know? So timing here has to be right as to when that happens, as to when you're ready to make that decision to start talking. Opening up those lines of communication between the two of you. Okay? So let's grab some romance angels here. Let's see what else needs to come through here. So angels and spirit guides for Libra. Second half of March, please. And love and romance. What else? Look at this. There we are. Reconciliation, okay? So there's a chance here. There really is. Fresh start. The answer is yes. You've got two aces coming through here, letting you know you can have a new beginning. You are worth waiting for. And I feel your person is willing to wait for you, especially if they know they messed up. And as this card states, divine timing is at work in your love life. And look at this, another reference to true love, Libra. This truly is your romance of a lifetime. It's coming through here twice. And there is a potential, a really good chance that you guys can ultimately work this out, because we have that reconciliation card coming forward. Okay, that is coming through here. And we already have that fresh start card coming forward as well. So I want to grab some dialogue here from the Divine Love and Separation deck, also by Fire Witch Tarot. We'll grab a few from here. And whichever one you happen to resonate with, let's take a look and see what your person would want to say to you at this time, okay? Angels, dear Lord, and Spirit Guides, for Libra, for your person, what is it that they need to say to you at this time? Okay, let's grab this one on the bottom. I have so many cards on my table, guys, I can't even tell you. All right, let's go ahead and see what came forward here. Okay. First one. We have unfinished business to take care of. Yep, you do. Especially for those of you who are open to reconcile with this person. But I get it. I get it if you're not ready for that. If you're not even ready to talk to this person. You know, depending, of course, on when all of this unraveled. Somebody's still very hurt here. More than likely, it could be you, Libra, which is why we have that no answer for now, because they were unfaithful to you. You're not interested right now. You're still pissed, and that's totally understandable. So be kind to yourself and just give yourself time to process everything until you're ready to even entertain this person reaching out to you, to tie up whatever loose ends there were, to take care of whatever this unfinished business is. We have music. I'm sending you messages through songs. So your person could be communicating to you telepathically and in the fifth dimension by these songs. You guys might even have songs that you both like, that you think about one another when you hear these songs. However that plays itself out. Next message. Unsure. I'm holding back because I don't know what I want yet. This could be you, certainly, Libra, because there are a lot of uncertainties here for now, for some of you guys. So if it's okay if you feel the need to hold back, if you feel the need to keep them out of your life for now, until you do figure out what it is that you ultimately want from your person. That's okay. Next message. I still have photos of us on my phone and computer. So they look at your photos, reminiscing, thinking about you, missing you. You could be doing the same thing. Next message. I want you to allow me to love you, not only in the spirit realm, but also to taste you on my lips. Okay? So it's not enough for your person to be connecting in the fifth dimension. They want to be able to experience the intimacy, your touch, your presence, your smile, face to face. Wow. Next message. I can't be the savior you wish me to be. And for some of my Libras, perhaps this is you saying this. Because it takes effort from two people. It doesn't fall on one person's shoulders to be the so-called savior here, especially if it is your person that messed up. If they want to salvage this connection, then they're going to have to put in the work. Okay, last one. You motivate me to be better. So perhaps just by you being in their life in the first place, Libra, that's where this motivation is coming from. They know the type of impact that you have made in their life, regardless of how things fell apart in the connection. You still motivate them somehow to be a better person. Okay? Some pretty nice messages coming through there. All right, so let's grab some additional insight from the Lover's Oracle card deck. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Libra. What else do we need to know, please? And as usual, we'll grab a few from here, take what resonates. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Libra. Let's grab this bottom card. I'm guided to actually pull that next one. Okay. What do we have here, guys? Okay, let's start with this one. It is important right now to take a step back and spend some time alone. Not surprised. Instead of placing your focus on another, now is the time to give to yourself. Exactly. Especially if you still need more time to just figure things out for yourself, to heal from this pain, because you guys have been through something quite difficult. So it's okay if you have to take a step back. That's part of the journey for you. Okay? Next message. If you could do anything, what would it be? The answer dwells in your heart, not in your mind, for the heart is the gateway to the soul. This is something that only you ultimately can answer, because it's different for every person tuning in. You all have your own free will. So what is it that you feel you need to do at this time? And if part of that answer is just being apart from this person, then that's what you need to do right now, to bring you peace of mind, to help you to recuperate from this. It's like taking a break from all of the chaos, just to be able to recuperate and truly just go within, still your mind, not be so saturated or surrounded by difficult energies around you. Okay? Next message is playfulness. Laughter is the best therapy. Have some fun together and remember, love is the greatest healer. I feel for some of you, you and your person, first of all, you guys are coming forward as true love energies here. And for some of you, this is your twin flame. When you guys spend time together, I just pick up off of the vibe that time flies because you're having so much fun spending time together. You enjoy each other's company. There's a lot of laughter, very playful, flirtatious energy there. And I feel you will have that opportunity again. And this was a card I was guided to pull for you, a message for you. I'm thinking of you this very moment. Your love fills me with light. I love you. And I know that they hurt you, but they are your true love. And give it some time, Libra. The love is still there, you know. They messed up. That we do know. But if the love is still there, if you're open to this fresh start with this person, you actually have more control than you realize to remove that barrier here. But again, take your time. Open that door when you're ready. Okay? All right, guys. I am guided to pull some insight from the messages. I forget the name of this deck. Messages from the angels, I believe it is. It may or may not have anything to do with your love life, but this is ultimately a love and life reading. So let's take a look and see what the angels feel need to be communicated to you for the second half of March, Libra? There's one flying across my desk. We'll grab a few more. One more. One more for Libra. I feel it. There we are. And I'm guided towards this bottom of the deck. All right, guys. Let's see. This one's flying. This flew out. What do we have? Let's start with Archangel Raphael. I am helping you heal physical challenges in yourself and others. You are a healer like me. That's a beautiful card. If you happen to be in the healing arts, if that is a gift that you've been blessed with, it's coming through here. And also, if you have been dealing with some ailments, some health issues, some physical challenges, Archangel Raphael is here protecting you and blessing you at this time. We have Angel Shanti. I am the angel of peace. I bring you new tranquility and a smoother road ahead. Love it. Because this is letting you know here, Libra, that you've already been through a rough road. You've already been through some hard times. So the road ahead is going to be a lot better. Not just in regard to your love life, but just life in general. I love this. This is the Omega card. Victory. Your desire is coming to fruition. Keep up the good work. Damn, Libra, that's a great card. You know, that doesn't just apply to your love life at all. That could be your health, certainly, your livelihood, your family life, your relatives, your career, your job, your money matters, whatever it is that you have been working on. Victory. That is fantastic. Next message. You are protected from all types of harm. The worst is now behind you. I ask you to relax and feel safe. That's Angel Xana's message. So if any of you have felt that you needed this type of protection, you've got it. As this card states, the worst is now behind you. I ask you to relax and feel safe. So I can't help but feel that for some of you guys, you might be dealing with a partner who may have been abusive. Okay? And if that is the case, you're being protected at this time. And perhaps that's why we have that barrier. Perhaps that's why we have that cold shoulder, a locked door. And in this instance, for some of you, this hurt could actually be physical abuse. So if that's something that you're dealing with, then we're talking about a whole different ball game here. And I would never advise anybody to even reconsider going back to a partnership like that. Okay? And the last card is Angel Aurora. You are flying high right now, which may threaten others, but don't descend because others will soon become inspired by your example. You know, sometimes when we hit rock bottom, people get used to seeing us in that way, and then we become a little bit more successful, and we're climbing that ladder, and family, friends, sometimes they can be a little bit threatened by that. But this is telling you here, keep going. Because eventually their perception of how you're doing in your life is going to change from jealousy to, oh, damn, you're actually inspiring me to want to do better in my own life. So keep doing you. Keep making your goals and dreams happen. That's fantastic. So if you happen to resonate with that, go for it. Don't stop flying high. Keep going. All right, guys. So that's where I'm going to leave this one. We've got some pretty incredible messages coming through here. So whatever part of this reading made sense for you, I do hope that it offered you some assistance and guidance. If you are in need of your own personal private reading, all of that information is down below in the description box. And I'll be back real soon, guys, with more readings for you. Thank you so much, Libra. See you next time.